whatever you want to call it. I'm super excited. Today I had time to get all dolled up and I love it. Anyway, guys, so today, in the spirit of getting all dolled up, I'm going to talk about how I overcame insecurity and mastered healthy confidence. We're going to talk about accepting those things about you that are not so flattering, that you can't change, and how to just move on with them. So if you're here for the first time, this happens to be your first video. First of all, where have you been? Okay. But you're welcome. My name is Ruth Muntali. I make faith-based content for young people. So if it's a young person is dealing with it, if it affects your life somehow, then we are talking about it. Consider me your internet big sister, right? And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always being here. I super appreciate it. I'm doing a 31-day series for my 31st birthday. Hello. So yeah, I'm just sharing things that I've learned. So these are not like I went to do some research. These are personal lessons. So literally just my story, my voice, what I've learned as per me. So today we're talking confidence, esteem issues, overcoming insecurity, right? I think I grew up confident for the most part. My parents did a good job. I've said that 1,000 times. They did such a phenomenal job. I was great with my grades and I was involved in almost everything in school. We're talking like primary school. So I was confident. The first time that confidence hit me was in 7th grade. Yeah, so I had a crush on this guy and the crush was crushing. It was giving crush. Does that even make sense? Anyway, so I had this huge crush, and then one time I was overhearing him and his best friend talking about, this girl likes you. So obviously I liked him. Everybody knew I liked him. Seeing that I'm so expressive, I've always been. So it was so easy to pick on the fact that I liked him, right? And so I think his friend was asking him, like, who do you prefer between Ruth and then the other girl? Then he said the other girl, like she's prettier. Guys, that was my aha moment in the negative sense. So from then on, I carried this narrative that I wasn't beautiful. Yeah, so I think it even gave, I was already intelligent, but I think it just gave me more, give it to those books. I was not interested in boys and all that until a later stage where like dating was validating beauty. Like I was just thinking, if you're beautiful, boys will be after you, right? So I think I was confident as per physique. I was okay with that. We'll talk about that in my grown-up years. But in my younger years, I was confident with physique. I think I was fit and all that. But at a point, because I was not confident in being beautiful, I didn't think I was beautiful, I made up for it with my body. So I wore like very tight clothes. I was always trying to accentuate my curves because I was trying to make up for not feeling beautiful enough. And I would feed on those comments, that the young boys make, or you're passing the streets and someone says you're hot. I would feed on all those things, right? So it took a while to just get authentic confidence. Now I'm sharing this because sometimes you think like when a girl is really showing off her body, like if she's got great curves, then it means she's confident. Sometimes that actually stems from insecurity. So you're trying to put it out there, hey, see me, I'm cute, I'm hot, I'm whatever. And I think that was me for the most part. And I used to binge on a lot of E. So with E, like they're going to tell you when you got it, flaunt it, show it off. So I just had like this really, unhealthy form of confidence, if you will. So I got on with that for a long time. Then I got into dating. That's a story for another day. Those are lessons I'll share. But I used like dating to validate how I didn't feel beautiful. So I wanted to hear those compliments, I wanted to, yeah. So that's how I dated after dated. You can just imagine, I followed it. There was always like a trail. I took pride in the trail of guys that were hitting on me, and it came from a place of insecurity, right? So how did I overcome it? Honestly, I think I began to spend serious time with God. And man, the love of the Father. The Father is such a gentleman. All the sons of God, the sons of Zion, please Okay, I'm not going to shade them today. Yeah, so I think spending more time with God, God began to minister to me, and then it began to come like from inside to the out. And before I knew it, child, I just began to feel beautiful. And it was such a gradual process, but it was from the inside. And I began to accept myself. I don't think I've really struggled with things like height. People try to make fun of my height. You're short, you're short. But honestly, I really didn't care about my height. But I think I didn't feel beautiful enough. Like, you know, there's certain girls when they walk in a room, everyone's like, oh, she walked in. But with time, I had to accept myself. I had to accept who I am, right? And it began from the inside. There was a time when I was not confident without makeup. I couldn't go out without makeup. So I always used to wear makeup. And guys, it is hideous makeup. I don't even want to put it at the end of the video. It was terrible makeup. I'd wear like this skimpy clothes because I wasn't just confident, you know. But with time, as I spent more time with God and I spent more time with myself, I began to accept who I was. And you know, I stopped feeling the need to show off my body. I stopped feeling the need to always wear makeup to cover up. Now I'm really confident naturally. The video I posted yesterday was natural. I had no makeup whatsoever, and I was still very confident. But in my grown-up years, I began to deal with weight. I easily put on weight, guys. It's just not giving what it's supposed to give. And in my circles, most of my circles, my friends are more on the slimmer side. And or even if they feed on whatever, they wouldn't gain weight. But for me, guys, even when I'm eating normally, I just gain weight so easily. So that has been an insecurity that I had to deal with, right? I had to learn to love my body even when it's not in its best form, so that when I do decide to work on it, I had to work on it from a healthy place and not from a place of hate and disgust and stuff like that. I have had times I look in the mirror, I'm just disgusted by how much weight I've gained. Honestly, if you look at my journal, that times I'll be like, Ruth, I love you, but you're looking like an elephant. Child. Yeah, so I had to learn that no, I need to first understand my genetics, so I easily gain weight. Maybe I don't have a very fast metabolism. I need to really be on my feet. I observed that in internship, I lost weight naturally, kind of. But the minute I stopped that kind of crazy work, I gained it. Even when I maintained my diet, like I maintained whatever I was eating. So that has been a major thing I had to deal with. I had to accept, okay, you easily put on weight. You're not like people that don't easily put on weight. And when you begin to lose weight, it takes a while for you. And you're older, you're 30. You're not going to lose weight the way you did in your 20s, right? And then from accepting this is how I am, you then begin to work on yourself. So there's certain things you can improve, like weight, for example, or your hair. Honestly, there's just a number of things that can just, you know, switch it up. And there's certain things you can't change, like height and eyes, nose, and things like that. So those things that you can't, you accept, you sit down and say, this is how I am, and you know, just love yourself. God loves you. And then from that place, you now begin to work on it. So yes, I am going to start working on my weight, because I don't like how I look right now, guys. I don't. My mom is asking what kind of weight is there to lose, but she's my mother. She's always going to do that. But I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not about anybody. It's just me. I don't like it. I think I can look better. But I do that from a place of loving myself. So I did deal with low self-esteem as per physical attributes. And I went about it the wrong way, where like, okay, since I don't have this, I'm going to make up for it by doing this. And a lot of young ladies or young men do that, where I don't think I'm handsome enough, so I'm going to be showing off my chest and things like that. So I was there, and I'm glad that I'm not there anymore. I've really worked on comparison. I'm going to teach on how I did that. But now I think I'm at a place of authentic confidence, and how I mastered it. It took a while, guys. Like, I'm 31 now. It took a while. It took a while to accept myself the way I am, and just to love the way God has created me. But I'm there, and in simple terms, I got there by spending a lot of time with God. God is such an affirmative father. I spent time listening to the scriptures, chewing on things like I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm made in the image of God. I reflect his glory. I had to feed on that for years. Spend time with God. I had to tell myself I can't be getting validated by boys. And that's how I came up with things like calling myself the father's jewel, the father's princess. All those things were part of the little stones that God was using to build my confidence. And today I do have healthy confidence. That doesn't mean I like everything about myself. No. Like right now, I just told you I don't like how I easily put on weight, and I don't like my current weight, but I love myself and I work with what works. So right now I obviously can't wear my high-waisted jeans because, hello, tummy pouch. But I'm going to work on it. And when I do, I'm not going to be in such a rush to show off. I don't think show off, flaunt comes from a healthy place, personally. That's my conviction. I don't think it comes from a healthy place. Yeah. So, I don't know. This lesson seems to be all over the place. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to share with you guys today. Day 3. So, tomorrow is going to be day 4. And we're going to keep going from there. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Share with me in the comments what you've learned, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.